Alright, I've been spending a lot of time looking at VEX videos online to see what other people are doing. We decided to try something new. A couple things different. This looks like typical right here, but you see that big gear there is touching both the gear on this wheel and the gear on that wheel, and then it's being pushed by this big gear, which, let's come around this side, which is being worked on by two motors, which are both powering each other. So two motors powering the big gear, which powers a bigger gear, which is basically a floater, so it's still a one-to-one by the time you get through it all. But what it does is it doubles up the power of the motors. Anyway, a lot of people are wondering why put that there. It's kind of weird, it's not in line, but a lot of times in the past we've had towers, the part right here, the tower gets loose over time and wants to lean forward with all the weight at the front of the robot. And now if it does start to get loose and wants to lean forward, it'll actually help this gear and this gear mesh better, and then into this gear as well. So we're thinking this will actually help prevent gear slippage by putting them kind of diagonally. Anyhow, so you can see it in action here. Goes forward and backwards. Kind of cool. We got a big mess of wires. All we got wired up right now is the drivetrain. I just want to show the drivetrain today, and then we'll show more stuff on another day. We have a competition coming on the 1st, so we're trying to get it ready really fast. Anyway, gonna have an interesting setup on the front. You'll see that in action later. There's no motors because they get their power from the 6-bar. The 6-bar is also doubled up with more motors, doubling up everything. So we're already got 8 motors, so we only got 2 left. So we'll have one for the intake, or 2 for the intake, and hopefully 1 for the intake and 1 for something else. No pneumatics yet. The scoop right here is going to be changed out for something different, but that's just proof of concept right now. Anyway, so let me know what you guys think. My team seems to like it. Oh, and these are kind of cool too. This is our anti-kickback. It starts out, straight up and down, so it doesn't add to the length of the robot. Then as you take off, it plops out. And if the robot tips, it stops because that hits right there. Kind of cool. And it has wheels. I don't know, it came with a kit, so we're like, let's use it. Alright, so that's all we have right now. It's kind of an interesting setup, but we like being different here, so anyway, leave us some comments, what do you think, and stuff like that. Thanks. Okay, another thing the robot has to accomplish is go over a 2-inch high bump. We don't have the real one, but we made one out of wood. On the field they're made out of metal. So here it is, going over the bump. Oops. Anyway, you get the idea. It'll make it over, no problem. Just not backwards. There's our robot.